What is up? Everything is tallied. Everything is ready. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? Thank you very much, Eric. How you doing, man? How's it all been going? Got the anniversary show coming Thursday. You're interested in doing anything? I'm trying to line up a few people here and there. Uh, my fiance in the chat here, Juno. What's going on, Juno? How you doing? Ninja, you waiting to see what's going on, man? You waiting to see? Yep, the boats are counted up and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting ready to tell that here. I'm going to see if any of the other nominees pop in here. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So, how's everybody been? I popped on, was it 2:30 in the morning, like Saturday night, and did a surprise. What movie did I do? Oh, Hills Have Eyes. Hey, man, how's it going on? How's it going on? What's going on? How's it going? How you doing? What's swinging? How it is? Can you dig it? But yeah, they're all voted up, all counted up here. Uh, eh, Second place was kind of close. I mean, um, now I've kind of named this after the creator of it, which is Nanette. And her link is in the description. It's Nanette's Necessities Witching Entertainment Hideout. Um, but you don't know, all you guys know where I know. But yeah, if you're not sub to her, go sub to her. She created. I was the inaugural winner. Today, I give up. I lay that down, and I announce the new winner. But I want to keep the suspense going a little bit. I want to do something a little different. People usually show pickups. I want to show. I want to show some horror shirt pickups. How about that? Ones I haven't caught up in a while. If I was to show all the horror shirt pickups that haven't showed, because the last horror shirt pickup I did was probably a year and a half ago. So I'll just start with Hell Knight. This one's a little older. Let's see. And this one's a little older to go with my several other Halloween shirts. Just back it up a little bit. I don't know. This is a newer one. Well, very, 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 very cool. I love the fog. Now, these I wore during my Fulci watches that I was doing. This in for Sea of Living Dead. Anybody that sees this definitely remembers this part. What's going on, Sean? What are you doing, man? Hey, Jake, my other son. What's going on, man? Larry, hey, Larry D. How you doing, man? Seen you in a minute. Thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate it. Show 2 live watch party has been canceled. Missing in action. I talked to him earlier. I guess we're doing something Thursday. Um, for the 2-year anniversary thing. So didn't know. When was the schedule for, man? Hey, Karen, how you doing? How's it been going? Talk to you in a minute either. How's everybody? Hopefully everybody is good. You guys remember correctly? We're here. Let me show up another one here. Here's another one of the ones. Let's see. Here's the house right cemetery one. I'm trying to get to it just right here. For all, can you believe it? All this time I still cannot get this camera right. I don't know. Now here's one new. Now this one's an interesting story. When I ordered the falls, I also ordered Bride of Frankenstein from Dorter Garage, right? Well, they said they had one left in my size for the Bride of Frankenstein, X large. Well, when I ordered it, they only sent me the fall. So I was like, what's going on? They said, well, we didn't have any. I was like, you said you did, So they were like, well, we're out. We're getting you one, but it's going to take about a month. But to make up for that, we are going to give you a free shirt of your choice, of course, in your size, of your choosing. So, and I was like, cool. So I still get the bride too when it comes in. They was like, yeah. I was like, well, all right. So I picked this. I happen to like Terra Train. I think it's a badass looking shirt. And then my two newest ones are right there. It didn't show up. Why didn't he show up? What is going on? What I miss, guys? What happened? In a meeting at the moment. Hopefully back in a few minutes. All right, man. How long do you think it'll take? Do you want me to wait to announce everything or what? Announce the new reigning YouTube Entertainer of the Month. Yeah, and I have named it the Nanette YouTube Entertainer of the Month. Now, your following winners, if they want to change that, that's fine. But I thought since she made it up, since it was her idea, that it should be named the Nanette YouTube Entertainer of the Month. So anyway, then for the next few minutes, while I'm still the YouTube Entertainer of the Month, it's called the Nanette YouTube Entertainer of the Month. Check out this zombie shirt, man. Check out the Splinter shirt from Zombie. This is one of my newest ones. I got two newest ones, and this is one. Like that is badass. And then I finally got a piece of shirt, man. And not only has it got shit on the front, there's also this on the back. Let me get this right. Sorry about that. Exactly what you think it is. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a little bit of we'll call it a shirt pickup. So how the hell has everybody been? I feel invigorated. I am just jacked up. I am ready to go. I am ready to kick some ass like never before. I just needed to get the hell away, and now it's time. Cemetery man, very cool, very cool, very cool. I'm still not sure, man. I need to put my head together with the people that I'm going to be doing this with. If anybody's interested in joining in on this thing Thursday, throw your hat in there, talk to me, send me a message. Let's discuss what the hell, discuss the possibility of something to do for Thursday. You only have a 2-year anniversary one time. So I said, I talked to JT, and I guess he's on. Sean, I sent you an email, man. I never ever heard back from you. It was days and days. So, but if anybody's interested in doing something, get a hold of me. Let's discuss it. Let's bullshit about it, right? So, I'll make it easier for you to get a hold of you, man. Hey, Steve, how's it going, man? I'm not sure I've seen you before. Well, I mean, get a hold of me, let's rather than going through this email shit, why don't we just set up a live discussion? I will set up a time here in the next day or so, and we will set up like a live talk where we could talk face to face, like a private, on StreamYard, a private between us, so we can actually talk about this person to person. Since you don't like the social media, doing that kind of shit, we'll set up like that, and we could actually talk about it. How does that sound? Cool. If you're cool with that, let me know, and I will set it up, and I will send you a link. Just tell me when you're good for it, and we'll figure it out. But I am wanting to do something, man. I want, like I said, it's only 2 years once, So, yeah, I just think it worked out a lot better that way, man, because I'm totally missing you with this, man. It's days and days going by, and I get, how I am, man. I get antsy. I like to set up things. I like to I like to know what's going on, and I'm a sensitive guy, man, and I'll admit it, if I hear from somebody a little bit of time, or I keep trying to get a hold of somebody and I'm not hearing back from them or something, man, I start to take it personal. That's just how I am. I start taking that shit personal because when somebody gets a hold of me or something, I'm prompt on that. Tomorrow at lunchtime, laying for big so awesome, Eric. Awesome, man. Yeah, yeah. I was hoping so. I still got a couple other people that I need to talk to. Definitely, definitely. I think I think I'm doing it at 9, maybe. So I usually don't do Thursdays, but I'm doing Thursday because that just happens to be the day that it's on. All right. The nominees were for this that I nominated for this people. The criteria was frequency of upload, working in the community, collabs, you know what I mean? Just support and um, constant work, constant putting shit in. And had nothing to do with friendships or nothing like that or anything. It's just all about putting in the work, putting in the respect. Um, but the nominees that I nominated, I left out several, man. Several I forgot all about, but I listed all of them in the on my thumbnail and all that for the other one. The nominees were Ninja, JK, JT's Horror Discussions, Ocean Chick Films, Grande's Graveyard, and Exorcist Reviews. You're right. Ninja does work, man. The other night I was talking to him, and he was literally working on 4 uploads at one time while he was talking about that to bring up for the next day. So, hey, Kal-El, what's going on, man? Seen you in a minute. How you been doing? But yeah, the guy, got every day upload, kicks ass. So you know what I mean. So not I just he's someone that I just he was the first nomination that I thought of because of that. He's a really, really cool guy. He works with the community all the time. No one has a bad word to say about him. He's constantly uploading. So like I said, he was doing 4 at once. But after all was said and done, and everybody voted, the winner with a total of 8 votes is Ginger Ninja JK. He is the Net YouTube Entertainer of the Month for the month of May. I now renounce my crowns to you. It's been great, man. I hate to let it go, but you're deserving, man. Fortunately, I had to have my little bit of breakdown and had to take a rest right toward the end of it. But yeah, you're all kick ass, man. You all work really hard. You all do really good shit. You all put a lot of work in all the time. And you and everybody else that I wasn't able to join by really deserve it. So y'all should be very proud. But yep, Ninja is the man now. So I now renounce the title. It's been very cool. I thank everybody again for nominating and voting for me the first time around. It was very cool. And I very much appreciate it. I was very honored. I was very touched by that. So let's talk about Thursday for a few minutes here. We got a little bit of time. Does everybody else got a little bit of time? You got the responsibility now. Yep. Now you got a month to come up with you some nominees. Nanette, you might want to talk to her about the criteria, the complete criteria about people being revoted and all that kind of stuff. Now, I think if you're nominated, you should definitely be nominated as many times. If you haven't won. If you've won, I don't. Either you shouldn't be able to win again, or it should be a while before you're able to win again. That's my opinion. But I mean, it's not my award. I didn't come up with it, so that's not my call. And if you want to keep calling it, be the Nanette YouTube Entertainer of the Month, that's up to you. That's just what I call it because it's hers. She came up with it. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I think. So it's up to you guys from here on out what you want to call it between you and her. So yeah, Thursday is yes. May the Fourth be with you. And I am a big Star Wars fan. Yes, I am. The original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. Sequel trilogy, no, but yeah. But yeah, I just think that kind of thing, should be, when somebody comes up with something like that, you should give the respect and the honor of, I like it's who I am, you know what I mean? I like to kind of sentimental that way. She came up with it. I think it should be named after her. Hey, what is up, man? Night Watch Zone in the house. What's going on, Night? How you been doing, man? Yep, Ninja definitely deserves it, man. They're all deserving, but Ninja, man, like I said the other night, I was on. I come on 2:30 in the morning. Of course, it was the afternoon over where he's over there in Australia. But this dude, man, was working on 4 recordings and getting 4 uploads at once ready to release, and talking to me. It's like, damn, dude. And I just, secretly I was thinking, man, I hope that, as much as I got much love for everybody else, I was, I was thinking, man, this dude deserves to win this. Like I said, everybody else did too, but he just, yeah. Hey, Phil, what's going on, man? Let's see Phil in the house. What's going on? Nice crowd in here. So let's talk about Thursday. What the hell should I do for my 2 years? Anybody got ideas? What should I do for Thursday? Got JT lined up, got Sean lined up, got Eric lined up. Like I say, anybody else that wants anything to do with my 2-year anniversary Thursday, wants to stop me real quick or anything, let me know. Let's get together and talk about it. You want to stop in and bullshit? Let's do some trivia. Let's do something. Let's make this a kick-ass fun evening. So anybody interested, throw your hat in there. Send me a message. Give me a thumbs up, something. Short man, yeah, this dude just works, man. Yeah, I could not, and me and him are friends. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're friends, but that had nothing to do with it. For real. No, I am. I am. I always give credit where credit is due. If you're a friend of mine, if you're a friend of mine, you're a deadbeat. I'll say, well, man, you're kind of a deadbeat. Much love, but you're a deadbeat. But this guy, he's a friend of mine, and he's constantly working. Like I don't think I've ever known anyone else that while I was talking to them, they were at the same time working on 4 uploads. You know, that's crazy. I've never done that. Never. All right, yeah. Send me an email and let me know when you're able to do this. I can talk. I can talk. I can talk later on tonight with you for a few minutes if you want, or maybe tomorrow night. I'm thinking about doing some kind of something tomorrow night. So I don't know. By the way, sorry I was late. I was half an hour late because um, my furnace went out. My heater went out, and I had to go and until I can get it taken care of, couldn't really take care of it at that time. So I had to go get I had to go find. And it's a hard time of the year to find couple electric heaters. So I had to go search for electric heater. So that's why I was late getting in here. Much apologies. I it had fully intended on being in here. But yeah, I had to make sure there's heat and shit. So let's see what we got here. All right. We got. I'll be in the chat. That's for sure. Yeah, it's too bad you can't. When working all the damn time, you could stop in. Selfish. No, I'm joking, man. Stop in bullshit. Absolutely, definitely. Yeah, but yeah, definitely stop in chat, Ninja man. Spicy General, what's up? What's up? Ninja just won. He is May's um the net YouTube Entertainer of the Month. So I'm watching this thing. You watch Man, you watch Ginger's thing? You shouldn't talk about that live. I'm just playing. You're going to let us off the screen. Are you going to? But yeah, you can. I can throw a link up there, and people can pop up there. I can do a jump up there if you want. Yeah, I usually don't do that kind of thing because I get kind of twitchy when a lot of people's in there. But hell yeah, for this one, fuck it, yeah, I'll throw in there, and we can just yeah, good idea, very good idea. Hell yeah, very very good idea. Love it. There's a cool idea. Thank you. See what else here. So the shot to see. Yeah, man. Yeah, I want two things in 1 month. One was by chance. I barely went just by a hair. I won that thing of yours, Sean. The other one was voted in, which was kind of cool. It was kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of cool being voted a winner or something, man. That's why I always thought a People's Choice Awards means more than like an Oscar. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like a Golden Globe or whatever means more than an Oscar because that's, you know, it means much more to win an award that the people vote you into, that say that you are deserving of, rather than a panel of stuffed shirts saying well, you're some stuff. Best if the fans tell you you're the best, or your friends, or your you know what I mean, your coworkers, or just whatever, your peers tell you that you deserve it, then you deserve it. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying, man. I just that was perfect. I couldn't pass that. So yeah, it's kind of chilly in here. Just now getting the place warm again. I had to go some electric heaters that really sucked. Got to replace the big igniter in my gas heater. I don't know who knows anything about that, but oh yeah, but I just didn't have time to go do that and get it right now. So a 3-part giveaway, 1,500 subs. Well, if I ever get 1,000 subs, I'll do a big ass giveaway. But I don't know. I've kind of crashed here lately. Yep, Ninja one for me. Ninja's the man right now. Yeah, I seen let's see, what have I seen? Uh um I still have not seen Evil Dead Rise yet. I have not seen it yet. I got kind of nervous when a couple of people's opinions that I really respected, and opinions I usually agree on, said, one of them referred to it as Evil Dead Light, and that made me nervous. No, I have not seen it. I'm really concerned for Megan because there was a couple parts during the trailer that was kind of cringy for me. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I would like to. I would like to do the contest for that, but what I mean, I may get there. One of these days. Um, I'm just kind of, I don't know, taking a, I don't know, my algorithm's taking a big, huge, healthy crap lately. So, increase feature and say you've done good ones. So, yeah, man, yeah, sure. I haven't seen that one, Jesus, since I was teen, like 20 maybe. Um, oh God. Oof. I don't know if I get back to that Suspiria. I mean, I kind of have to finish the Italian thing, don't I? You arachnophobic, Sean? Yeah, I don't. I'm not exactly in love with the motherfuckers, man. Some of them are really pretty. I mean, I'll give them that. There's some pretty spiders out there, but right, very disappointing. Mm, so yeah, I had intended on that too, man, but I was so busy doing shit, and I just never did. How close are you now, Ninja? You gotta be close, right? Just about as close too. Yeah, 17 away. I think I think Werewolf's close too. Werewolf was right there knocking on the door last time. A couple of days ago. He was like 2 or 3 away. So anybody that has a sub to American Werewolf, go over and sub, man. You can get him over at 300 mark. Right now, yeah. I don't want them. I don't want them. Like when I see if they're like calling a bed or something, like don't you hate it when you're like sitting in bed or something and you look and you watch TV or something and like right in front of the TV you can see it drop down on the little web right here. It's just like I will murder them at that point. Grinding away. Yeah, man. That's all you can do. Yeah. I just yeah, I had to take me a little bit of break from grinding, but I'm ready to get back to it. I'm ready to get back to the grind, man. They want doing something tomorrow. Thinking yeah, yeah, whereabouts. Still no news on Julian Sands, World. Right, there's thank you. Yes, absolutely. And like I was saying, the name, the person's name, anybody who doesn't know Nanette, the name that's on the YouTube and entertainer, anybody who might be listening or whatever, or watching a replay or anything like that, the link is in the description here. Go over and substitute to Nanette. It's Nanette's Necessities Whipping Entertainment Hideout, and shows a lot of fun stuff. So, and she came up with this, and like I said, I was the first winner of it, and now Ninja's the second. More Yeah, yeah, rats, man. Like I got mice really bad one time. Like I didn't even know I had them for a minute, and by the time I found somehow they were sneaking around, and by the time I realized I had them, man, they had like a whole goddamn commune going on. Yeah, and they were hard to get rid of. But where I lived was like right beside this field, so they were just sneaking in, man. Just yeah. This is hard to get a hold of, man. I can handle. I can take care of anything like that, man. As long as it's not goddamn fucking roaches or something, man. Oh, I will blow up my own house. I will sit up down and blow up the whole house to get rid of that. No, thank you. I seen a person's house a long time ago. I went to their house and they had them so bad. I mean, gross anybody out, but they had them so bad, man, that you just be standing there. You just be standing there, and they just be moving across the ceiling and shit. It's just right there in front of everybody. Right, bro, just freaking broad daylight. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. But yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Down from your sun visor when you're driving. Ooh, that's what happening. They will set up the camping in your car, though. You're right. Yeah. Show segment. Oh God, yeah, man, and that's a big, yeah. But I don't think those are as bad as the little ones. I'm sure what they're called. German, maybe. There might be German. Anyway, enough of those. But yeah, what's your favorite shirt? Well, I finally got a piece of shirt. I was very happy about that. There's one other zombie shirt I want to get. There's um there's another shirt. I got that zombie shirt from Paul Bearer Press, by the way. The Splinter. There's another one a lot like that, except for it's the bigger guy. The big guy that attacks the cops at the beginning on the boat. It's got him on the front, so I'd like to get that one too. So, oh, anybody who has it, please give me a thumbs up on that, if you would, please. Um, but yeah, you see, so far I got down. Let's see who we got. Got Sean, got JP, I got Eric, And Juno, wasn't it you that mentioned just popping on and saying hello and shit? That's a good idea. Was you saying that you want to drop in or drop in and say hello? That that's a great idea. Yeah, yeah. Just hop on and be like, congratulations, man. You made it to 2 years. I didn't think I would, but bother me when there's more than one. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but you know, chances are, man, if you see one, probably got lots of friends. And the fucked up thing about those motherfuckers is it don't matter how clean you keep your house. It don't matter, you know what I mean? You gotta be careful because those damn things, those can be on potatoes at a grocery store. They can, and next thing you know, gotta be careful. Been very lucky. Because it helps if you're not a slob. You're right. But, you don't have to be a dirty person to get to them or mice or anything like that. So you just gotta be vigilant. You gotta be observant and vigilant. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. For sure. Yes. I will remember to put that up there at the very beginning. Mm, yes, yes. Yeah, that's fucking sucks. Yeah. And they're fucking hard. If you let them get out of control, they're fucking hard. The spider movie I ever saw was Kingdom of the Spiders. Kingdom of the Spiders. Kingdom of the Spiders. Hold on. Right fucking Kingdom of the Spiders. Kingdom of the Spiders. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um 1970. Oh man. Yeah, 1977. William Shatner. Pretty cool. A little slip over here. Code Red, yeah. Code Red number 127. Oh, yeah. I got some other some physical media pickup too. Some pickups too that I'm wanting to show, but there's a few others I'm waiting on also. And I'm just about ready for my Chainsaw Massacre vid that I want to do. I want to show off all the editions, my compulsive collector vid, that I do on all my different versions of one movie type thing. I gotta do that on that. I gotta do that on Maniac. I've got to do that on Roswell Cemetery and City Dead. You got mine to watch for yourself. I'm wanting to watch. I have not fully seen, and I'm judging this. I'm wanting to get that one of the two really nice versions of Possessed from 1981. But I have to admit, I've never seen Possessed. With Sam Neill. I've never seen it. I've heard so many good things about it. I've always wanted to catch it. I'm gonna watch it if I like it, which I'm probably pretty sure I probably will. But you never know. I'm gonna get one of those kick-ass versions of it. Um, I just seen Picnic at Hanging Rock for the first time a couple days ago. I was gonna get the second sight of it. I don't know that I like it well enough to get the limited edition of that. So discussion, but yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Still need to see the new. Still need to see Infinity Pool, and I'm going to check that out. I still need to see Crimes of the Future. Don't know if I'm going to watch Megan or not. Still haven't seen Scream 6 yet. My son wants to watch it, so I'll probably watch it with him since he wants to watch it. Hey, Echo, how you doing, man? But yeah, yeah, it's pretty good, man. I never liked it. I tell you one. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but do you guys remember a movie from the '70s? It's kind of around the same time as that, called The Food of the Gods. And you really effects of that. Yeah. Remember, it's one where they had some kind of food or something that the animals ate, and it made them all grow real big. So there's this one part where he's in like the hen house or whatever. There's this real big chicken, really horribly looking fake chicken. He's attacking the dude. It's just absolutely, it's entertaining. Yeah, called Food of the Gods, man. So you guys got to remember that film. Ninja One Echo. Ah, man, yeah, I mean, you got to think Kingdom of Spiders was made for television movie, man. And anytime around the '70s era when you had William Shatner in it, William Shatner always had that bit of hokiness to him. You know what I mean? Much respect to William Shatner. You know what I mean? The first Kirk and all that. He's a legend, icon, and all that. But he always had a little bit of hokiness to him, even when he was Kirk. Like like Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. When we're sitting up and he goes fire. You know, he just that's just like there's another one good too. It had Stephanie Zimbalist in it. She plays his babysitter or whatever. It's called the Visitor, I do believe. Heading to one of the filming locations. Filming locations for Kingdom of Spiders or Jurassic Park. That's very cool, man. Yeah, so, for me. Oh, weeks ago, there's so much there. I've heard that about Renfield, man. I thought it was cheesy as fuck, man. I was not thinking about seeing that at all. But I've been hearing some really good stuff about it, man. They say Cage does a really good Dracula. They say it's actually that the goofiness, that the comedy in it is well timed and it's well done. So maybe I will check it out. Yeah, Infinity Pool. That's gonna be good, man. I mean, it has to be, right? No one likes Crimes of the Future, really. Oh, man, that's Cronenberg's return to body horror. Because it's so good. Yeah, I don't know. Food of Gods had that Margot dude in it. The Margot dude. He's kind of got the curly hair and the big nose. It was in the '70s, man. Um, I don't remember, but it's got a part like I say, he's in the hen house and this chicken and just chicken, and you can tell this chicken's fake as hell. He's pecking at him and shit. He's attacking him, and at the very end of it, it's got to where all the water is rose up real high, and on top of all the roofs of all the houses or whatever is these big huge rats. That's the way I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or not. Yes, I seen that on I seen the Dawn of the Discs. They put a thing on Instagram earlier. So I mean, I'd like to, but I'm really starting to get suspect about these Scream Factory 4Ks though. It's like, are you better off staying with the nice scan of the Blu-rays they did? Because there was one time where they had a hell of a streak going with their with their 2K scans and shit of their Blu-rays that they were releasing back in the day. They had a nice streak going back in their heyday. I don't think they've been in their heyday for a minute. They have not been at their best in a while, and their 4Ks are hit and miss, at best these days. Are we better off sticking with that? Are we better off sticking with this, or going with a foreign release scan, or trusting Screen Factory to give us a new 4K of it? I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very dramatic in his own way, though. Like fire, you think they get hanging rock. Oh, that's where you're going. Oh yeah, no, that wasn't Australia, wasn't it? That was a good show, but it's not something that I mean I don't know that I want to get. I don't know if I want to go Second Sight with it. I don't know if I want to go that big with it. When you go Second Sight limited edition, you're going bigger. You're not going just your everyday release. You're spending a little bit of money, and especially if you're getting it shipped, all the way here to the States, it's like 18-20 bucks or some shit to get it shipped here, plus tax, plus what. So it's like you really gotta like it. It's gotta be something that you want to see more than once, at least for me. That is cool. No, that's cool. Yes, the slipcover, but I don't know. Just getting the original artwork on the slipcover worth 30 bucks, 30 some bucks. I want this four. They need to start being a little more careful with those 4K scans they're doing for these new 4Ks they're putting out, man. I mean, you know what I mean? There's issues on the craft. There's issues on. Let's see what else that I heard about. Now, the Return of the Living Dead's good. Let me see what else here. I have not seen. I have the carry 4K. That the Steelbook. I haven't watched that one, but Black Christmas. I wasn't overly impressed with Black Christmas. I thought the Blu-ray release, Screen Factory release of Black Christmas looked better than their 4K. So they're really hitting and missing it, man, and that's a big gamble when with prices they want. Then it's come back with this character. Oh yeah, Vampire's Kiss. Wow, that's an old, yeah. I'm like Crazy Future, really fucking weird. Like getting everything Cronenberg style. All right. Well, yeah, he's a weird fellow, man. Screen Factory release collector edition Blu-ray and it's 4K. You missed the big heyday with all those. Yeah, I got lucky, and I come in a little bit late, but not so late to where I had to go back and because I wouldn't even go back and pay fucking $200 for one of these. I got that Day of the Dead, and I got that Dolls slip cover, and I got all those that they want just and I got Sleepaway Camp 1, 2, and 3 all with the slip cover. But I didn't have to pay those buku ridiculous prices for it because I was there when it was being done, right? So it's like, um, I was kind of there for the ride. The Jeepers Creepers, that's just some of the ones that ended up really expensive. The only one I missed, those ones that ended up being really expensive, was let me see, Poltergeist 2 and Lord of Illusions. That's the only two that I missed out on during that time. As far as ones that are outrageously priced now. You can buy it. Yeah, 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 yep. It's just like everything else. Now, I don't know how the pandemic made the Blu-rays and shit go up, but I mean, even if you're within the United States, somehow the prices went up. And I'm not talking about shipping. I'm talking about just in general. Somehow, goddamn, you know, somehow the Funhouse and Carrie and Black Christmas and all these, you know what I mean? Somehow they went up, an awful lot, man. Just because of the pandemic. It's like, there's a shortage of shit to make Blu-rays out of now. That's cool. Movie Stop. Sounds like a cool place. Released back in True Factory Story 2012. Yeah. Yeah. Back when they was first kicking that shit off. When they was first doing the collector's editions of Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Terror Train, all that shit. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And not only their quality, wanes back and forth, but they also don't give you, you know what I mean, for the same price, they don't give you all the bells and whistles and shit like a lot of the other ones do, man. Like Second Sight's not cheap, right? And a lot of them aren't cheap. But when you get something like them, man, you're gonna get a lot of shit. You're gonna get, you know, you know, you, Super never gives you any art cards. They never. It's just And a lot of the shit they're doing now, like they're not even coming up with any when they're switching Blu-ray to 4K. They're not even giving you really many new special features, man. It's like give us something new to look at too. And if you're if you're going from a 4K Blu-ray, or 4K scan of the Blu-ray, to a new complete 4K scan of the negative, brand new 4K scan of the negative, don't make me look back and go, man, your Blu-ray looks better. You know, your color timing and shit, right? Bus on it, yeah. When they were, yeah, man. It wasn't long enough for it to be that big of a jump. That's one thing that I did like about that, man. That's one thing I liked about the heyday. Yeah, a lot of people complain about the Screen Factory original artwork. Some of it I didn't like, but man, there's some really, really good ones. Like, let me see. There's some I didn't care for. Now this one, The Burning, I'm not real keen on it. That's not to me. That's not one of the best ones. But for instance, this. Let me show you some that is really awesome. Hold on a second. Give me just 1 minute here. Bear with me. Let me show you some really nice Screen Factory work, man. There's some, I mean, let me show you some of my favorites. Not all of them, but here, I'll whip out a few here that look really good. I wish I loved it when they did this. Okay. Well, yeah, this will work. This is just a few, okay? This is what some of their best working with, right? Firestarter. I always liked that. Silver Bullet. Trick or Treat. One of my very favorites. The deluxe slip, Night of the Creeps. 13 Ghosts. Look at that. That's cool. That's not that's a perfect example of what Screen Factory could do. Ooh, also check this out. Now, this isn't a great film. It's all right. Uh, not too terrible. But look at this one. Look at Silent Hill. That's damn good art. And Drag Me to Hell. Now, if all their shit looked like that, I got no problem with all of them commissioning new artwork. Yeah, 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 they will, man. Yeah, the best slipcover, just pure slipcover in the business is Vinegar Syndrome. I mean, there's no comparison. You know what I mean? I mean, really, you know, I mean, I could shit. I mean, shit. Hold on a minute. You got me going now. Show everybody some shit I ain't never shown anybody before. I've never showed anybody my Vinegar Syndrome shit before. Never. Right. I'll show you some. Let me show you some Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, I'll just bring you over a couple. I'm one of the few people who has both slips to Fade to Black and all 5 to Cutting Class. One of the few people that I've known of. And these are nice thick slips. You got this Fade to Black, and of course on the back. You always get shit in the back, always. Or with Vinegar Syndrome. And then here's this one. This is original. This is post roll. And then you got that in the back there. Now you got the 5 Cutting Class slips. Now people you know, there's positive and negatives to these. Some people love, some don't. You got this one, this one, this one, hmm, this one. Yeah, Figure Syndrome put out 5 different cutting class slips that year. And then here's so hang on a minute. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Scheme Factory, yeah. Yeah, Scheme Factory. These is reversal artwork like Halloween 3. Yeah, yeah. I understand. Wouldn't bring it up. The Child's Play 2 and 3. Yeah, that's true. But the deluxe slips to 2 and 3 were fucking beautiful artwork though for Child's Play 2 and 3. Yeah, yeah. Who knows, man? Oh, Pet Cemetery 2, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, yeah, I got that. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. But then you got other shit, man, that's just, some of their other artwork that's like, what? It just is like the Green Infernos got nice artwork too, man. It's like, being lazy asses. They are lazy. That's the problem, man. They want to make all this money without doing shit. You know what I mean? Well, okay, right. Defeats the purpose. Okay, so there you go. That's one of the things. Yeah. Here, let me show you some other Ben Sims slips. Dolly Dearest. And Dolly Dearest likes the, or Dolly Vinegar Syndrome likes to use a lot of original other poster art and other pictures and shit that weren't seen as much, but were a part of the original artwork to begin with. Nightmare Sisters. And here's the back of that. Or put my finger over that. Up until Christmas. Not Motel Massacre. It's all just, and look how thick that is, man. I mean, that's good shit. Look, you can see the different gloss, like some of the pictures and the different stuff. You got gloss in there. You got, you got you got some of the 4Ks over there too. I'll grab those here in a minute. They're pigs. Now, some people don't like this. I do like the sound. It is batshit weird. It's strange, but it's cool. See, look at that. See, you got that shine right there on that blood and shit. It's really cool. And none of that, you know, only Vinegar Syndrome. Like you could look at it and you can pick a Vincent slipcover out of you can line up a bunch of line up a bunch of slipcovers and you can pick a Vinegar Syndrome slipcover out of a pack, And here's one of the older ones. This is one of the first ones. First Jack Frost. This has got the lenticular. Not the easiest to get a hold of. I do not have Ice Cream Man. Wish I did, but I do have Jack Frost. And the Undertaker. That it's got that shine back there. See? And this has got a window slip. I like window slips. See, you slip it right out there like that. And it's like right back in there. And then I think one of the coolest ideas, it didn't come out as well, but it's really tough to get a hold of. It's Slaughterhouse. Now the concept was kind of screwy. It should have fit a little tighter because when you go to pull it out, this side will get stuck sometimes. But really cool. Really, really cool. So, catch up you guys here. Okay. Still like really, really. Are you talking about the theatrical poster artwork or the or the newly commissioned artwork? Because that's all. I'm not big on the burning. The Screen Factory commissioned artwork. Halloween 6 Resurrection 4K. They open trade release. Yeah, that happens. Content push. Yeah, it's too much content. Yeah, that's good. 4K, the Exorcist 3. Yeah, so did I. 4K because there are no new features. Exactly. Let's see the Screen Factory Blu-ray 2016. Look over. Yeah, it's fantastic. Hey, Adrian. Welcome. Nice to see you. You got the most battery problem I ever seen. It's like I always remember you for like two things, man. Your phone battery and your Pizza Hut pizza. Your pepperoni pizza. Slaughterhouse, yeah. Slaughterhouse is cool, man. Slaughterhouse is pretty cool, man. Buddy's got an extra drive. Totally entertaining, man. It is quintessential 80s slasher. It really is. Great. I hope we're getting another Exorcist film. But that's one thing. I said a lot of shit about that new Blumhouse Exorcist movie, but I do respect the fact that the synopsis of it is different than I thought it was going to be. I'm really still worried about it. I still think they're going to screw it up, but I at least think it's not going to be one girl. I guess there's going to be two, and they're finally explaining how Ellen Burstyn, the Chris McNeil character, is going to be involved. So that makes a little more sense now. Why she's going to be in there? Because before it just seemed like they would just shoehorn her in there like they did Laurie Strode, right? But now it's making a little more sense of why and how she's in there. It makes it seem a lot more natural. Exorcist Believer, yeah. I don't like that title. I don't like Exorcist Believer. It makes it sound really, I don't know. Here, hold on. I'll show you show you a couple of Vinegar Syndrome. Now, Vinegar Syndrome is weird, man, because they will do like Mad Men. Madman's cool too. I mean, different. I like the back better. This is a 4K from Vincent. And of course everybody knows about this. They didn't fuck around, they did Chainsaw Massacre. They went here with this, they went here with this, and then they decided, oh, and look how thick that is. Look at, I mean, you talk about a knock test, it sounds like you're knocking on somebody's fucking door. And then on the inside, they go with the original poster art, the old Breakfast Club montage thing or homage. And then they got that right here, which was a part of some of the artwork from the original two. They got the chainsaw being shiny, and look, and then another thick ass slip cover. So it's like just the slip covers in the box protect this thing from the fucking car crash. And then I don't know how many Beastmaster fans we have in here. Then you got your Beastmaster sets, and they went so deep that they even got magnetized on the thing. You go to here with this, you open it up, it's got a magnet. And then you go in here and you get a booklet, and and then you get a big ass slip cover in there too. So it's like, and then inside, you get all that stuff. Now, like, oh, you get all that. So Vinegar Syndrome, or I think Vinegar Syndrome is a little expensive, but you do get a lot. Just like Second Sight, they're expensive, but you get a lot for your money, and that's what's important. Hey, you're cool, Corey, man. How you doing? Ninja One, man. Ninja's the champion. He is the champion, my friend. And he'll be the champion till the end of May. Yeah, man, it's pretty cheap, man. You can still get it damn cheap. You know, I mean, it's limited edition, but I don't think a lot of people went for it. A lot of people just don't like Beastmaster. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people consider it kind of hokey. I think. I think you can get it cheaper now than what it was to begin with. Eat that stalker one too. Yeah, yeah. Mine September. September last watch. Yeah, man. It's just yeah. I remember watching it as a kid, man. I'm like 12 years old and shit. Now. Yeah, I mean, but who does everybody think? Okay, let me ask you. Everybody share with me right now. If you was to put your money, if your favorite film, and babe was going to put that on 4K, and he's only going to get one 4K ever, and you had to pick one company to put that on 4K, and for it to be the prettiest looking 4K scan, and you put your money on who's going to get the best 4K scan for your favorite film, and you taking that chance, who would you take that chance on? Mine would be Blue Underground. Yeah, yeah. They needed to, man. They had to kill. You know what I mean? They had to start killing them off, Adrian. You know, even though he's one of the more entertaining people in the whole thing. Something stupid in the next film where they stupidly kill off Reagan or Chris, make room for nuclear. Yeah. At the same time, I don't expect Reagan to tie down the girl that's possessed and talk shit and fucking trash talk them the whole time while they're throwing fridges on them either. You know, Vinegar Syndrome. Huh? Okay. Mine, the first one, because I'm not talking about any of the extra features or any of that kind of stuff. I'm talking about just the 4K scan. If I'm going to put my money on anybody to give me the best 4K scan, it's gonna be Blue Underground. They pretty much started that 4K scan of all of our favorite cult horror favorites, and I don't think they've ever dropped the ball, have they? I can't think of any time. If anybody can think of a time, you know, let me know for sure. Body counties, well, yeah. But I just like, yeah, as far as Exorcist reviews, Exorcist Believer goes, um, I do like the fact that they go off into the woods, which is definitely different, man. They must have taken a little bit of a, Evil Dead feel, got inspired somehow. But yeah, I I thought there's a couple different girls that are going to be possessed, and they're explaining how Chris McNeil, Ellen Burstyn, is going to be in the movie. She's not just going to pop up there like Sarah Connor and be like, "I'm going to kick your ass." No, so that's cool. I like that. They're explaining why she's there, why she's going to be involved. So, but Vinegar Syndrome would probably be my number two. Either Vinegar Syndrome, or as far as the scan goes, or Second Sight. Has anybody seen the Chainsaw Massacre? Man, Chainsaw Massacre looks better. This is the Second Sight Chainsaw Massacre is by far the best all around, and I mean everything. Like there's colors and shit in Chainsaw Massacre from that Second Sight that I didn't even know were the colors, man. Like how the van looks like that dingy green. Not in this, man. It's a brighter looking green. When Leatherface is chasing Sally through the brush and shit there before she runs up to the filling station where the cook is, he's chasing her. You know how dark that is, and you couldn't see nothing. Well, or like when he attacks Franklin with a chainsaw, and you can't really see what the hell's happening. On the Second Sight, you can. I mean, the sky, it don't look totally black. You can see a little bit of blue in that shit, actually. The clipping's not as bad. For the first time ever, the clipping's not as bad. You know what I mean? It's just like, got the white splotches coming through the van that just look like just white splotches. I'm telling you, man. Second Sight, man. Second Sight's where it's at. And so I was so glad that, when they put out, when they did Chainsaw and when they did Dawn of the Dead, two of my, top five, six, seven favorites ever. That phone sequel. I was I thought Black Phone was all right. I was a little disappointed. I felt like we could have got more Ethan Hawke character in that. Um, I wish we'd have got more Ethan Hawke. Uh, I mean, I like the fact that they had, you know, a lot of the teenagers and stuff, but I wanted more Ethan Hawke. I wanted to see a lot of crazy, fucking just insane, off his rocker Ethan Hawke in that. And we just didn't get as much as I was hoping for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. The, Dark Sky, the Dark Sky, scan. No, man. No. Um, if there's a person who explains it really well. I don't know if you guys have heard of a YouTuber named Richard Diaz. He's a guy that knows a lot about the shit. And you know, he works in the business and film and stuff, and he talks about it. And he was talking about the difference in it and shit. And he shows comparisons side by side. And like that green, I didn't even know that that van was supposed to be that type, that color of a green. It's much better, man. I like it. It's no comparison. Like I'm serious. First time ever I ever watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre where I could see every single thing that was going on during that chase through the brush when Leatherface is chasing Sally through the brush on the way to the gas station. I could see everything. He's slicing Franklin. You could see it, every bit of it. So yes, directing. Yeah, exact. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. I don't know how many times I said thank you to you, Juno, on that. You and I have agreed. Yes, absolutely. We are in total agreement about the ass fucking of the Halloween trilogy. I'll leave it at that because everybody's from a bitch about that, and I'll just get carried away. And Martin, Martin's cool too. I got that one as well. Um, and man, um, if possible, I would spend the extra 10, $15 and get that Chainsaw Massacre here. That Chainsaw Massacre through Second Sight itself. Uh, because here, I'll just show you. Because you get these 3 extra art cards and they're beautiful, man. Look, this is the book you get with. This is a fucking book, man. The book. It's fantastic, and they do it in this really cool looking red. You know, just oh man, it's a big, thick ass book, man. You get all these pages. It's just nice. You not smell the book, new book, because and this is artwork. It's not pictures. This is artwork. Let me show you here. Yeah, this is all. See, artwork, man. They ain't fuck around. See, that's why I love Second Sight, man. They do not fuck around. They do not pinch. They do not paint pinch. They don't cut corners. Never have. Never seen them do that shit. Check this out. Now here, let me show you these art cards. These art cards are artwork. None of them are actual pictures, right? Just figured I would say. Okay. Now these here, now let me show you the cards that come with. Okay. Okay. All right. Now when you get the limited edition outside of Second Sight, these are cards that come with the limited edition. Got that one, Sally freaking out if she jumps out the window and goes, hey, and she realizes, you know, hey, and starts running. Leatherface. That's when he's going, God damn, how many of these kids are there? What? The eyeball of her freaking totally just completely flipped out after she's sitting there begging them and they're playing with her hair and making fun of her. And he's like, I'll do anything you want. And then she realizes these people are interested in that. They're just fucking out of their mind. And then there's him laughing. There's Hitchhiker laughing at her. Played by Edmund Neal. And then there's him in between going, I won't have this. Just let's just hurry it up. It just ain't right. And in between that, him going, it's like, and then there's Grandpa going, fuck, I don't know. I'd like to have heard him just once, just to actually explain, just like ignore these idiots, man. Or whether he'd be along going, too. I mean, who fucking knows, right? Now, these are the ones that get only when you get it from Second Sight. There's this one. There's Pam hanging there. She's hanging out, yeah. There's him snatching Pam and taking her back into the house from the porch. This is right before she gets hung on the hook and sees her boyfriend being carved up. And then there is the under the swing shot of Pam's butt walking back up to the house, looking for Kurt. And you get and that's the ones you get only if you get it from Second Sight. I showed you book, I showed you cards. Okay. Now here is the disc. Remember, this is artwork, right? I love how he's doing this red. Okay. One side you got Crazy Hitchhiker, you got Marilyn Burns there, and you got of course Leatherface. And then over here, how picky we are with these discs, man. And then here's the discs. You got 4K, and you got Blu-ray, and then you got now one thing cool about this, guys. Now see, a lot of people now, for those of you who have just Region B players, you don't got to worry about that. If you got a 4K player and you get this on 4K, all of the features are on the 4K. This is like a triple or quadruple layered 4K disc. So you get all of the features on the 4K. So if you get this and you want a Region A player, because the Blu-rays are on Region B, you don't need to ever play the Blu-rays, because everything that you want and everything that comes with it is on the 4K. All the features, all the documentaries, everything is on the 4K. So there you go. I just sold that shit, didn't I? I think a pretty good spokesman for him, wouldn't I? Oh yeah, man. You can knock somebody's brains out with that book, man. All right. Hopefully see you back here. Either I might do something tomorrow night, either tomorrow night or Thursday night for my 2 year. Have a good one, Juno. Take it easy. So yeah, Sally. Being out doing work. All right, man. Start flying. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you gotta remember that's all original artwork, man. That's all, it's amazing what some people can do with pencil and shit, isn't it? Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's all worth it, man. Totally, dude. Totally. I can't remember what page it wasn't that bad considering all that, man. And like I said, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Where I mean, and look, check out those features, man. All those features, and it's got a brand new documentary. It's called the Legacy of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's an all new feature length documentary done by Second Sight Films. Um, Behind the Mask, Alexandra Heller Nicholas on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and of course it's got the shocking truth, the outtakes. Cutting Chainsaw, Barry Carroll, Grandpa's Tales, John Duggan, Horror's Hollow Grounds, Flesh Wounds, Seven Stories of Salt, Off the Hook, Trey McGinn, Business of Chainsaw, got deleted scenes, got outtakes, all that shit. It's got all this stuff. But the cool thing is if you've only got a Region A Blu-ray player, but you got a 4K player, you can see every bit of these features because every one of them are on the 4K because they've got, because they make that disc so big and the movie's not very long, right? So they can, you know, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Um, yeah, very, very cool, man. And then, of course, you got the Martin right here. Things here, you go. Yeah, Martin's cool too. And Martin, Martin's got a decent book too. And the art cards they add are original artwork as well. They sort of they went with this big boy, Dawn of the Dead, and I think that was a test. You know what I mean? They were just seeing how how well something this big would go over, and I think they were happy with it. This first time, as far as I know, they ever put out a book like this. Like Dissecting the Dead, so they put that out, which shows all these pictures and all these different essays and all these different quotes and different things from the film, and and then right here's the whole novel, and then you got every bit of the official soundtrack, including the Marvel shit and the Argento shit, and you got four 4Ks and a Blu-ray feature. No, 3 4Ks. Good stuff, man. Second Sight does good shit, And now I have I built up my second sight from Activity, Swallow, Changeling, Babadook, Session 9, Strangers, Lake Mungo, The Witch, Martin, Dawn of the Dead, now Chainsaw Massacre. So. And what's crazy is when I pre-ordered that Dawn of the Dead, see, back in the day, Second Sight, they always shipped to America. But they went for a couple of years there where they didn't. And they started up again with Chainsaw Massacre. Because like Martin, for that limited edition, I had to order that from, what was it, Diabolic or Orbit? Diabolic DVD or Orbit DVD, one of them. Because I could not order it from Second Sight. They would not do it. But they went back to shipping to the US with Chainsaw. I hope they keep doing that. But yeah, for a minute, they did. I mean, I got a few things from there. I got like Mongo from there. I got The Witch from there. The Witch is a pretty one too, man. Witch is nice, man. Beautiful. I love that black. Ooh. And yeah, oh yeah. That's got to see. That's got a fucking book in it too. I mean, a book. They don't book around. I mean, when they say book, I've never even opened those art cards. But yeah, I got Strangers, Lake Mungo, The Witch. From them. But yeah, Dawn of the Dead was like, for all that was like $90 or some shit. Came down. Oh, that sucks. Who'd you get it from? You get it from them, or did you get it from Zombie or something like that? Yeah, you see most of them. You're always going to get the extra features on that second Blu-ray. You know what I mean? Or it's going to be on that one. And, and a lot of times if you get like a European version, you know what I mean, like Second Sight is, or like a lot of the Arrow or the 8 films or whatever. A lot of it's region B. You can't see the features unless you have an all region player or a region B player, which is cool when they're able to, put all the shit on the 4K, since 4K is all region always. That's something that's probably always going to be like that, because that's just something that they agreed on. When these different countries came together and they made this 4K, they made it to where they would always be region free. So it shouldn't change. You know, they kind of put their Declaration of Independence or whatever, or their, you know what I mean, or they kind of signed it down there where that's the way it would stay. So, I don't know. Actually, that Dawn of the Dead is not one that's as expensive as I thought it once would. Man. Not as expensive as say this is. Uh, this became the big ass Gamera set. You know, That one got, yeah, that one got pretty freaking high. Cool. Talk to us, man. Say, hey, motherfuckers. Amazon, unfortunately. Wait, yeah, it starts about Amazon, man. What I hate about Amazon is they're the only idiots I've ever seen that will ship you a goddamn steel book in an envelope. What kind of a dumbass does something like that, man? Amazon. And it sucks because Amazon can have some of the best deals out there, man. But you're afraid to get a fucking steel book from them because the postal service likes to dance on the shit, man. Right? Or my lesson and don't everybody says or steel books. Like like the only time I'll get a steel book from anybody besides the company I know will buck shit up. But second hand, you know what I mean, second hand market like Mercari or eBay or whatever, is if I know the seller really well and I know that they take care. Of course, the kind of shit I don't order from many people like that I don't know real well anyway. Oh, that sucks. Or that you can get some really good deals. Hell yeah, you can. The times are so bad. No, man. Um, I never had to wait long at all with Amazon. Amazon will come like in a day, but they'll ship it in these one of those fucking yellow envelopes or whatever. Or no, one of those the ones that have like the little bubbles on the inside, those white ones that are kind of almost feel like plastic that has little bubbles on the inside, and they'll stack up 3 or 4 goddamn steel books in it, and they're here you go. Panel, what are you doing over there exactly Wednesday, Sean? I'm intrigued. You have my attention, my friend. I'm psyched and ready to go, y'all. Really, I'm ready to kick some fucking ass. I do it just to be a jerk. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I already said and made how I feel about shit clear. When you're asking somebody something, or you're talking to somebody or whatever, especially if they see that you're talking to them, like on Instagram or something like that, or Twitter, and they see that you send them a message, and they're on there, and you send a message, and 3 or 4 days later, and you see them on there, and they start responding to you, man, that's ghosting, man, and that's not cool, man. I understand people get busy and shit, but damn, man, at least say fuck you or something, right? That's all I've ever said. I ain't mentioned no names or I ain't talking about anybody particular, but that kind of shit pisses me off. I can't help it. That's just, I just wasn't raised like that. Yeah, yeah. It's just they'll tear your shit up before you even get there. And that sucks, man. To have something like that Dawn of the Dead get fucked up, man. I'd have went there personally and pile drove somebody. They should like let you keep that shit free and send you another one, you know, 10 o'clock one. Yeah. All righty. Adrian says, gotta go later, taters. It's cool to be here for a bit. Awesome. Hey, you gotta come by Thursday night, Adrian. It's my 2-year channel birthday. Gotta come by. You've been there since the beginning. Gotta come by and say hey. Wish me a happy wish my channel a happy birthday and all that. Got to, man. I, I will be very hurt if you don't. You're like one of the very first people that ever joined my channel and shit. And that kind of shit matters to me. Cemetery Man. Ooh. Hmm. Seen that long. Might have to rewatch it and check that out. Watch along the Century, man. Who else gonna be on there? Is it just you right now? You and Mayan? I might. I mean, if it, if I'm indeed, if I'm indeed invited, then no, no, Adrian, don't tell me. Tell me Thursday. Personally, tell me. Come and tell me Thursday. Don't tell me earlier. We'll see at least pop in and say, "Hey, happy birthday." See, you're worrying me. Telling me early, making me think there's a chance you might be not with me by. Nope, I won't hear it right now. Just Thursday. Have a good night, Adrian. Have a good one. Take care. Be careful, all that stuff. Yeah. I know. Well, yeah, I understood that part. All right. Have a good night, Adrian. Coming through. Yeah. But anyway, well, I mean, um, oh man, when do you want to actually talk in person about this shit Thursday? Because I mean, I have some different plans. I mean, me and JT were supposed to have some plans too on Thursday. But that's why I would like to talk to him personally too. I would like to make sure because I don't want to set stuff up for this and then have a chance of somebody not being there or something changing on it. Well, I mean, shit happens sometimes, right? But you know, when I can count on everybody. Um, so let's set up a time where I can send you the link and we can actually talk in person on this. Since you don't like to do the Instagram thing and shit. Tomorrow, something. I mean, something. At least a day or two before. Like Thursday. Because Thursday night at 9, I think, is when I go plan. Yeah, I think it's the only time, the first time I ever showed off my Vinegar Syndrome. I just never showed it. I just never thought about it. Oh, you're cool, man. Well, yeah, I understand. I wasn't referring to you, man. You know, any problem I had with you with the communicating, I, we already talked about that, and I already told you about that. But see, you don't have that social media like I was talking about. You don't have Instagram or any of that kind of shit. So I wasn't referring to you. If I had been referring to you, I would have said, dude, and I wouldn't do it in front of everybody either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like that. But no, I'm talking about you. But there has been a couple other people that it's kind of irritating about that. And I think it's kind of rude to see a motherfucker, and ghost a motherfucker for days. But no, I understand, and you told me all that, and that's cool. That's cool. I understand. That's why I said fuck it. Let's not do that. Fuck that shit. Let's just let's just plan on talking in person, because I know when I talk to you in person or whatever, or whenever when there's never been a time when we set something up that you didn't do what you said you was going to do, and I'm going to do what I say I'm going to. So, well, yeah. I mean, you know, same here. Trust me, man. If I ever got something to say to you, or I want to say something to you, I'm going to say it to you. It's going to be just person to person, not in front of everybody, but I'm going to say it directly to you, man. That's just what I believe in. As far as man, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm never going to, give you any backhanded comments or none of that bullshit, man. So don't ever worry about that. That's just not my style. Um, but yeah, so let's just try to do it since you got that shit going on Wednesday, and let's just well, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow night. Um, I don't know what kind of sleeping pattern and shit you do, man. Uh, you stay up, usually stay up real late. You get up early. Well, I mean, what do you do? I mean, like say I was like what time is it now? Like 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Say I was to set it up for, I don't know, tomorrow afternoon sometime, 10, 15 minutes just to discuss what we want to do. That way we can throw back and forth some ideas of what to do. Because had a really good idea popping on, and you know what I mean? I like that kind of shit. Um, but I just want to kind of do something really cool and different. And, I mean, we got Eric coming through. Just want tonight, see if he wanted to come through, see if he's able to. He usually is. Uh, um, and I'll be putting my link in there too. So, man, if you're still with us, um, you're more than welcome to pop on and bullshit a few minutes or whatever if you want as well. Um, all the people that's here all the time that I talk to all the time and always supports and has throughout the last 2 years or even just a lot here lately, whatever. But yeah. By the way, man, I really appreciate that stuff you said the other night. That was really cool. I really appreciate that. You know, I didn't expect to be missed or anything. I had a point where I was kind of feeling down. I was kind of feeling kind of I don't know. Um, I went from feeling really high, really good, and all these views and everything going so good and shit. Feeling like everybody wanted to collab with me and shit when I was riding high. And then when my algorithm kind of sank a bit and my views weren't as good, I felt like people just didn't want to collab with me as much. You know, it was just I was feeling sorry for myself basically. But anyway, hearing that stuff was really cool, and I really appreciated that. I really appreciated that you saying that you missed me being on here, and thank you. 4 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time, good. Yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to help my brother move tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, but 4 o'clock should be fine. If something happened, I can't do it at 4, then I will definitely let you know. But yeah, right now 4 p.m. tomorrow sounds good. I'll make up the thing and send it to you here in a little bit. Um, what time? I'm gonna go to. Yeah, but yeah, that sounds cool. Anyway, yeah. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that, man. I just want to tell you that I really appreciate that. That meant a lot to me. After you got off here Saturday night and you went to bed, what was it? Jesus, 4 o'clock in the morning or something. That's what I said after. I kind of mentioned that. So it made me feel good. It touched me. I'm much more sensitive of a person than what people would think I am. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna problem with you, Sean, man. I mean, we're all cool. We're all cool. I mean, I wish you would get some kind of social media or something so you're easier to get hold of um, because before I decided to take these 3 weeks off, I was going to have you do one of those interviews. The little not interview, but the little discussion on the film of the week that me and Karen were doing, on our show. I threw in those excerpts of just discussion with another collaborator where they just come in and talk about it, like I did with Eric and Werewolf and Night. Shit, I was going to have you do one of those, but I couldn't because you didn't get back a hold of me. That's all it was. Is I was just hoping you would do one of those. You got really good insight on that shit, man. I um I respect your opinion on film you know and you hold good discussions like that. I don't know. And maybe when we talk about this tomorrow, maybe you can help come up with some more ideas and maybe a couple other people maybe we could throw in there too. I don't want to get a big bunch of people all on the screen at once type of thing, but like have come in and out. Maybe 3 or 4 at once would be cool because I do want to make it like a celebration, of course. You know what I mean? It's a birthday, it's an anniversary. So, so man, you're definitely welcome to do that as well. Uh, so, um, but yeah, I definitely don't want to go watch along. Maybe some trivia type shit or something, or something everybody's going to enjoy though. But we can figure that out. We can- What is your favorite? While you're on here, Sean, what is your favorite piece of physical media? If you had to pick one, what is your favorite? If like a place was on fire, right? I mean, God forbid, but if the place was on fire and you could only save one piece of your physical media, what would it be? What would you grab? No, yeah, JT's been talking for a month or more about me and you and him. He mentioned it to me several times, but I never knew where you were with it. About me and you and him doing that 3 man Italian horror thing that he was talking about. He talked about that. Um, but Me and you and him did that one thing together. Well, we did two things together. The third thing we were going to do together, maybe the one thing that was on my channel, was the Creep Show. Um, and he had a headache that night. Um, that's one that and I decided to do that Creep Show simply because you guys talk, you both were talking about how much you both liked it so much. Did you get the Scream Factory 4K of it? I hope they don't fuck that up because I pre-ordered that. My one that I would say, oh my god, man, I don't know. Anybody ever asked me that? You know, I've been asked those questions a lot of times, and I can never ever answer that. I got too many of them that I love too much. I just couldn't. So I'm kind of curious if there's one that struck your brain. Like, what was the first one that went through your mind when I asked you that? What was the first piece of your media that went through your mind when I said that? I'm curious. While we're doing this, before we hang it up and all this, I'll show you some other original artwork. I don't know how familiar you are, man, with Scorpion Releasing. Scorpion Releasing does some pretty original artwork too. Church, check that out. You look really close on it. It's got all kinds of shit going on that thing. Silent Scream. Now this artwork is a hell of a lot better than the movie. And that looks good, man. I mean, that's nice. I love black and white. You notice on my thumbnails a lot of times, I use black and white with like a really nice bright red on top of it or something. That's really pretty. House on Sorority Row. Now these think about for some reason, man. I think it's because a lot of them are just so limited. Scorpion releasing slipcovers get expensive quick. Up on Sorority Row. Ah, that's really pretty. This is so much better in every way than the Scream Factory character. The artwork, the scan, the extras, everything is better on. Humongous, one of my favorite early 80s films. That is just badass. I love that. But these slips go ridiculous expensive. The Unseen, we talked about this. I want to do a watch party for this one day. It's really good show. Great up. And let me see. There's one more too. Check out this Scorpion. Get this one too. And then of course there's the Argento's opera from Scorpion. Look at that. They got nice original artwork. Nice, nice, nice. And the only opera I ever seen that I thought had better original artwork than that one is the '84 Entertainment Media Book. That's the only opera that I think is prettier than the Scorpion. USA, the Friday 13th Scream Factory box set. Oh yeah, that's the biggest that I have. It's my favorite Slash franchise. Is it? That's one thing that we never talked about before. Yeah, it would probably, as far as the whole franchise goes, it probably is the best one. And um, the franchise has my favorite Survivor girl. I call it, in case you guys don't know or don't remember, I don't call I don't call them Final Girls. I call them the old school term for it, which is Survivor Girl. Yeah. So, we haven't seen it again. Yeah. Yeah. I got Humongous on the Humongous on DVD too. I want to get there's a media book of it that I want to get as well. But what was I saying? Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Um, Damn it, completely forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I want to get back to doing some shit. Oh, the Friday 13th. Yeah, as far my favorite, my favorite Survivor girl is in the Friday 13th franchise, and you know my favorite Jason is from part two. For some reason, I like the hooded Jason. I think it's because he just comes off just like a dude. He's not such a my friend. My favorite Jason actor who played Jason is part three, of course. Brooker. Yeah, that takes a minute, man, because there's just so goddamn many of them. Like there's a bunch of them that I still need to bring from DVD to Blu-ray. Like Hatchet, the first Hatchet's great. That's one that I want to do a watch on is the original Hatchet. That's one, man. If you're still there, that's one that you would enjoy. That one's a lot of fun. Hatchet, the first Hatchet's really a lot of fun. It's got this black dude in it, man. And he is hilarious. The Final Girls, that's another one that is really fun and really really cool, really cool. I enjoy that one a lot. Of course, you got the original Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp 2 is probably the funnest of the series. The best one is the first one in my opinion, but the second one is the most fun. Pamela Springsteen does a great job. Of course, the sister of Bruce Springsteen, lost in the entire. Yeah, yeah. I'm here. Kind of buddy, kind of buddy, kind of buddy, but here, buddy. But, other ones that need to be switched over. All right, switch over Madman. Light. Just Before Dawn's another one that I will do another. I will do a new watch along on so you can check it out. Um, I'm going to Terror Train here soon. Uh, yeah, there's a few of them that I need to bring to Blu-ray, at least Blu-ray. A rare one, I don't know how many everybody out there has heard of is the Ranger. That's a pretty unique one. That one's different. It's actually pretty good. Um, see, Cornered. That one's a little better than what's made out to be. Uh, I need to bring that one to Blu-ray. So yeah, there's still quite a few of them that I need to do that with. I mean, not a ton, but enough. So, oh, busy. Hey, you're cool. Just a corner on Blu-ray. Oh, cool. I hardly even remember that one. I seen that one, God, once or twice way back in the day. I do a collection of the video. What's your thoughts on curtains? What's your guys' thoughts on like curtains and Happy Hell Night and like you know, I was gonna get that new limited edition of Sorority House Massacre from Scream Factory. Um, but I didn't like the fact that they didn't put a slip on it, and you know, I already got the code red of it, and it's a nice one. I wish they had done Sorority House Massacre 2. You know, that's the one that needs a new one. Yep, 4 o'clock, man. Take it easy, man. Curtains is decent. Oh, shit. Well, don't mean to don't mean to keep you guys. You guys want to get on and do your thing and relax and all that bullshit. I just haven't been on and bugged and drove anybody crazy in a little bit. Figured I would do a nice solid job of that. All right, man. If anything changes, I will well, check your emails. Check your emails sometime in the morning or in the early afternoon. If something changes, I will send you an email and let you know that I won't be able to be there for. Like I said, I'll help my brother move somewhere, at some time tomorrow. But it should be fine. But check the email just in case, because I don't want to stand you up or anything. Cool. Other than that, I'll talk to you at 4 tomorrow. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to bore you or anything, man. Because I could probably talk about these until I'm blue in the face, and a lot of them, you probably wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. But I mean, I could give you some recommendations, a couple of them here. Yeah, you take care too, man. Give you some recommendations, some ones that I think are really good. That I think you would really like. That I don't know. Like I said, Just Before Dawn. That's a good one. The Dentist. If you haven't seen it, that's a good film. Those are great. Those are fun. These are ones that are enjoyable too. Pieces. Terror Train that I'm gonna see. Humongous. That's one of my favorites I've ever seen. The original Black Christmas. Uh, Unhinged is a rare one. You don't see that a lot around. Um, Hell Night. Uh, these are just flashes I'm talking about right now. And I'll let you go here in just a minute. The Fun House. The original My Bloody Valentine. Like I said, it's Sleeper Camp. So, you see, yeah, Motel Hell's a fun one. Fog. I don't know if you watch that. Some people like it, some people don't. So, Summer Party Massacre. That's a fun one. That's got a couple of really hilarious parts in it. But yeah, just a few. If you haven't seen any of those or some of those and you get a chance, check them out. Other than that, Dolls. Oh, you like yeah, Dolls to me is the best killer doll movies ever made. Better than Puppet Master. Better, yeah, by far. I think that's my opinion. I truly believe it. Yeah. There's another movie made late '80s called Scarecrows. It's really cool too. So, but other than that, Silent Night, Deadly Night from like '85, first actual killer Santa movie. But I will let you go. I will let you do your thing here. I don't know. You never know. I may pop out somewhere and do a watch along or something sometime. Um, Maybe tomorrow night. It might be 1 o'clock tonight. It might be 4 o'clock in the morning. You never can tell me. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back harassing and all that kind of stuff and doing the thing, having fun. Um, be interesting if I do decide to do that Wednesday. It'll be fun to actually do a little bit of content with you. Anybody else who wants to jump on, or anybody who wants to jump on Thursday, like I say, if anybody has any ideas or anything, definitely let me know. Leave the comments or whatever. I, Sometimes you need people to jump in and give you some fresh, new, cool ideas. So, but otherwise, it's been cool. Congratulations to Ginger Ninja again. Yeah, maybe like I said, it was sad to let it go, but Ninja's very deserving. And I'm really curious who he's going to come up with for his 5 nominees for next month. I'm really curious about that because he knows who works hard. I trust his tape. So either way, if I do decide to do something for tomorrow night, some kind of a watch or something, I will of course put up the notification and it'll be all over. And if I do, I will see you guys tomorrow night. If not, I will see you all maybe Wednesday night. If I don't see you Wednesday night or tomorrow night, I will see you definitely Thursday night for my at 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on my channel for my 2-year birthday stream. So until then, everybody have a great night. Much love. Hey, what's going on, man? Get you up. Cool. All right, man. Accept the crown. That's cool, man. All right. Hey, Ben, what's going on, man? Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just saying, Ben, man. Thursday night, at 9 o'clock, 2-year channel anniversary. So, if you want to do anything or anything, you're interested in jumping in or out or anything, or just in for a minute or whatever, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or whatever. But um, until then, you guys, as always, thank you very much. Have a great night. Congratulations again, Ninja. We'll talk to you guys either tomorrow night, Wednesday night, or Thursday night for the birthday stream. Much love. Have a good night. And don't forget, as always, it's great to be back. I am Gorephobe. You guys are not.